Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of The Throne. Today, we're going to talk about individuals that's going through life, navigating through life, don't feel that they're worthy enough. Let's talk about a little bit of healthcare right here on The Throne.
This about you and very few people, Red and King alike. You'll meet people, you'll get the reputation, but a lot of times people will get to a place where their reputation won't hold up because their character starts to show through.
Oh, break it down.
And I can see
break it down.
with me and y'all, I can honestly say this.
One.
I can always say this about, especially y'all and certain other people in my life, that your character has sustained the place that your reputation has gotten you, if that makes sense.
Ooh,
Thank you.
So, yeah.
Throw.
Thank you.
Shout out to y'all.
Thank you.
Come on, man.
Thank you.
Come on,
Thank you.
come on,
Thank you.
come
I have a question.
That's beautiful.
I have a question.
Was that recorded? 'Cause
No,
that, my God,
That's
that was a
clip-worthy.
word.
That's clip-worthy.
Y'all better come on here.
Have you
Yes.
ever met someone that they felt like they didn't deserve love? Or have there ever been a point in your life, have you ever got to the point where you question yourself, do I really deserve this?
Let me tap that.
Mm.
Let me
Ooh,
tap
you start
that
off.
first.
Tap it.
Please let me get
Tap
that one
it,
first.
Dada.
And to answer, let me answer the latter part of the question first. That's a dark place when you
Mm.
get to the point where you feel you do not deserve love. There's
Yes.
a point
Very.
that we all have where we grow, and in that growth, sometimes when you recognize your flaws, you will feel like that. And you feel like, I don't deserve this, but I try to stay away from the word deserve. But you'll feel like, man, maybe I don't deserve love. You look back and you become not only your hardest critic, but you become judge, jury, and executioner of your own character.
Mm.
And that's a dangerous place to be, because that goes into that old saying, if you can't love anyone else, if you can't love yourself. But how can you also expect, and it's rare, it can happen, but how can you expect people to love you when you don't show that love to yourself? That people have to have that built-in relationship with you in order to look past what you see is down. Man, perfect example. When I was going through that whole situation, and you was telling me, you was like, yeah, I need Tad back. I need Tad back. I need this. I need this. Like there was a point where I was just like down, like, man, I ain't doing this no more. Even Peace, when the first time I left my job, and you was there too,
Mhm.
and I was like, I'm gonna do this, and I feel like I'm doing all the poetry, and I'm traveling, I'm doing all this other stuff, and I'm not reaping the benefits of it. You know what I'm saying? You start to get down, you say, man, that was a stupid decision. Dang, I tried to do this and I failed. And you feel like you letting people down. And truth be told, you letting yourself down more than you letting the other people down.
Yeah.
You really are. And then man,
Maybe the mindset.
you're a big thing with my parents. My parents, you live there. I want to make them proud. And you thinking you just a world-class fuck up sometimes. And then when you actually talk to them, like they proud of you because you made it past somewhere where, it wasn't expected for you to make it.
Not
Yeah.
only that, they're
You know.
proud of you of what you're not.
What you're not doing.
Yeah,
What you're not doing. We
yeah.
so focused on I didn't make it to this level. You set these benchmarks for yourselves.
Just
I
like
didn't make
I
it
was
here.
talking about my kids, they're so much farther along in their understanding of their place in the world than I was when I was 20 and 24. And I know that's because of the lessons I've learned and the openness that I've shared with them, right?
Mhm.
Because I use my life just like I do on this panel. I'm very open. I'm very raw. I'm going to tell you what it is. I don't give a damn. I'm calling names. And I do that with my kids too, with my life. I'm
Yeah.
not embarrassed by anything I've done, anything I've experienced sexually or otherwise. I'm raw with my kids because y'all need a point of reference.
Yeah.
Because family secrets keep us from
Come on.
Mhm.
understanding where we come from and being able to learn and grow
That part.
truly within, because we are our family. We do share DNA in that bloodline, so we need that understanding. And as far as deserving love, I think everyone is deserving of love.
Yep.
Everyone, no matter what, is deserving of love. But let's take it a little bit deeper and say, have you earned love? Because I am love. So regardless of whether you love me or not, I'm experiencing love.
Yeah.
Because I've worked to understand how to love myself,
Yeah.
right? And that was a journey in and of itself. That was a traumatic experience in and of itself, because the only true love I'd ever known was that from my mom, my grandma, my great grandma, those people who loved me unconditionally because they cared for me. Because as babies, we come in the world 100% dependent. And there are babies who come in the world who don't have protection, right?
Right.
So let's start there. I had protection when I came into this world. Whether my mom was in a place where she could really fully walk in her motherhood,
Mm-hmm.
that was her journey. But nevertheless, I was cared for. I wasn't left out in the cold. I wasn't left in my car seat at a fire station. I had a warm home. I had food. I was loved. I was nurtured. And so in understanding love, when we come to the point that we actually truly and genuinely love ourselves, when we can get past being our harshest critic and look in the mirror and say, yep, I got love handles. Yep, I got stretch marks. Yep, I got this ugly ass C-section scar.
Yep.
One titty bigger than the other. Whoop-de-whoop and a boom, boom, boom. But I'm a bad motherfucker still, and I love me.
Yeah.
I don't need to depend on you for that. I don't need to wait for you to get to know me to decide whether or not you want to love me.
Yeah.
Come on, somebody.
Yeah.
Because everybody deserves love.
Yeah.
But like Tad said, how can you expect love from anyone if you don't love yourself? How could I expect
How
a
can you
man to give
identify
me
it?
things
Right. How do you
that I'm
identify
not
it?
going after for myself? Like, I can't expect you to do something as a supervisor or a boss that I wouldn't go out there and do.
For your damn
I got a
self.
Love
question now. You
yourself.
brought up something about unconditional love, and at what point does one draw the line to say, okay, it's unconditional love, but then how do you then put up a boundary and gauge where it's unconditional tolerance or intolerance?
Because there's a difference.
Right. So, a lot of times what I will hear, especially
Mhm.
coming from men, especially when you're a woman who has just been through everything with somebody, you know what I'm saying? And just really kind of just been through, hell and hot water with somebody. And then when you finally decide, okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and I love myself more. I love you, but I love myself more.
That's it.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
it.
But then,
Come on, light bulb
a
moment.
lot of times I'll get told, okay, well, that is, you didn't love me unconditionally then. Well, you didn't love me.
Because I'm supposed to put up with your bullshit?
Yeah,
Is
and
that
it's
what
like,
that mean?
I just be like, at what point does that unconditional love?
That comes with knowing yourself. That comes with knowing yourself and having
Anybody that
boundaries.
says that, right, that's where I'm going with this. Anybody that actually
Shit.
verbalizes that and says that to somebody,
That's
they're
control.
on that gray line because they can't identify what a boundary is in conditions.
Yeah, that's control.
That's a manipulation
You got the
tactic.
nerve to tell me I don't love you unconditionally because I won't allow you to continue gaslighting me and bullshitting me.
Yeah.
And now that I choose myself, I'm making the wrong decision and I'm not giving you grace. If you don't suck several dicks.
Life itself,
Shit.
Red, life itself can put you in situations whether life puts you there or you put you there into where you're entertaining rock bottom. And
Come on,
you can have some thoughts of why me? And then you see people in your life, family members, or just in general in society. Damn, they look happy. Damn, they having fun. Why don't I deserve that? You know what I'm saying? You can get to those points, and I've been to those points before in my life where I felt that, you know what I'm saying? I don't deserve any of that stuff.
So if you get to the point where you're questioning yourself whether or not you deserve something that everyone deserves, that
That's
shouldn't be a
dark.
question. That is your indicator, that engine light, that check engine light that came on, that you need to assess where you are right now in this space. Because I'm questioning myself, I need to check myself.
Right.
What am I doing? What are the relationships that I'm giving my energy to that are not reciprocal? What am I cheating myself out of? What am I not doing that I need to be doing? Accountability, self-accountability, self-awareness, all of these things that we talk about from week to week. the question why always leads back to you. Because like I tell my kids, Caden, John, and Soleil, who's responsible for you? Who?
Yeah.
Not me.
Yeah.
I'm your mama. I'm here to guide you.
Yeah.
The end, nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're responsible for you.
Exactly.
So I don't care what the circumstances are. I don't care if it's a car accident. I don't care if you got cheated on. I don't care if you got kidnapped. I don't care if your lights got cut off. I don't care what the situation is. All roads lead to Rome.
To you.
What could you have done differently? Turn that radio down. Put that phone down.
Yeah.
Look at your mirrors. Watch your surroundings.
Yeah.
Know the people that you're around.
That's
Come
what I was gonna
on,
say. Who you
somebody.
hanging
Who
out
are
with?
you?
Yeah.
What are they showing you in their daily behaviors that are contrary to your personal beliefs? Are you feeling some kind of way in your body? Do you know that where you are, what you're doing, who you're with, is your body telling you that this is not good? Because your body's going to always let you know.
Body always going to.
You
Boy, I
got
tell
to
you what.